Today is July the 2nd, and I want to talk to you today for just a minute about the greatness of God. If you've never watched a video called Indescribable by Louis Giglio, I'd recommend you do that. You can find it on YouTube. That's Indescribable with Louis Giglio. Now then, our solar system is made up of the sun and 8 planets. There is Mercury, Venus, then comes our Earth, then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and finally Neptune. If we would make a model, a scale model of that, and make the sun the size of a basketball, our Earth would be the size of a grain of rice and would be 93 feet away. Neptune, the furthest one away, would be the size of a small marble and would be a half a mile away. Now, as vast as that may seem, our solar system is just part of a galaxy, the galaxy called the Milky Way. Now, it may seem as we look up at the stars, we may think they're just thrown up there kind of willy-nilly, but they're not. They're divided into galaxies, hundreds of thousands, billions of galaxies. Our galaxy that we're in is called the Milky Way galaxy, and it is a spiral galaxy and looks something like this. Now then, in the Milky Way galaxy, there are 250 billion stars. Maybe more than that, because since we're part of it, it is very difficult to count. Now then, light travels at the speed of 670 miles an hour. It's the fastest thing that we know of. At that speed, in 1 second, light could travel around the Earth 7 times. It would take light 100,000 years to go from one side of the Milky Way to the other side. So if you wanted to go visit a neighbor on the other side of the Milky Way galaxy, you'd have to travel the speed of light for 100,000 years to get to the other side. That's how big and vast the Milky Way galaxy is. And God, of course, created it all and is in control of it all. Now then, we wonder about God's vastness and how big He is. Well, first of all, our small minds cannot conceive of such a being as is God. But then we must remember that God is outside of time and space and matter. God does not live in time. God is not controlled by space or matter. He is a great, great God that we cannot conceive of. So what can we do? We can, by faith, accept who He is, and we can trust such a great and awesome God to do what's best for us. And this great and awesome God that inhabits the universe loves us, loves me, and for some reason He wanted me to come and live with Him forever. I don't understand why, but He did. He loved me so much that Jesus was willing to come down to earth, live on this little speck in the universe, and die on the cross and make a payment that God was satisfied with for my sins. I hope today that you will consider the greatness, the vastness, the enormity of the God that we serve. He's not some little mamby-pamby thing. He is awesome beyond words. How great God is. Think about that and consider that today.